21. Thought up the dream and dreamt the dream into reality. This is definitely the track that is most like a direct homage or pastiche, and it's a nod to the late J Dilla, who is a producer who's got a reputation as being the greatest beat maker of all time, the greatest person, working with samples and creating just very, very, very good beats. There's an album of his that was released posthumously. He died young, it was tragic. He had a rare blood condition, I think. And this album it's like a collection of beats that he'd obviously hadn't, I think it's fair to say he hadn't finished. It's sort of unfinished work. It's undeveloped. It's just ideas. And I think his mother released this album. It's called JD's Marduk's Collection. And it's these undeveloped beats, which you can see connects to my album with my lack of development and my sort of resistance to development in this album. And they're just divine. It's just pure gold. And they're yeah, as I say, they're unreleased, so I don't know. It's almost feels awkward listening to them because you don't know, you can't be sure if he would have wanted the public to listen to them actually. So there's an awkwardness to it, but yeah, and he's got this amazing. He has this amazing way of producing drums and this sort of trademark unquantized drum sound, which I want to continue exploring because I think it's fascinating with later things. And so this is a homage to him. The drummer on this, Frankie, is a huge J Dilla fan. I came across the guys who play this at a full J Dilla concert that they did of doing live versions of his tracks, and he's really put some love into kind of imitating this precise drum sound that he uses. Thought up the dream and dreamt the dream into reality is David Cameron, who is our the Prime Minister who we blame, who deserves the most blame for Brexit. He won a referendum. He won in inverted commas. He accepted that Scotland would have a referendum on Scottish independence from the United Kingdom, and he won it and boosted from that subsequent confidence boost. He thought he could do anything. And although he didn't personally want to leave the European Union, what he wanted to do was to put the vote to the public, allow the those on the Brexit wing of his party the chance to put it to a public vote, which he thought he would win. Remember, he wants to stay in the European Union. He thought he would win the vote, and as a result, caused untold chaos. So that's David Cameron's relevance today. Anyway, David Cameron described someone called Philip Green. Philip Green's kind of an unbelievable tax-avoiding, greasy slime ball. He's like the epitome of a fat cat, you know, just from the look of him. He's kind of repulsive. And because David Cameron's sort of obviously good friends with him or whatever, he described Philip Green as the person who thought up the dream and dreamt the dream into reality, which is really kind of mealy-mouthed nonsense. And then to use a phrase like it's nonsense anyway, and then to use that as a phrase to describe someone so despicable is really, really funny.